Hello lovely people and welcome to this video. Today is going to be a plan with me and I'm going to share with you how I plan my days and my weeks and then how I will measure and assess the goals and the activities that I set up for myself to do on a daily basis and on a weekly basis. So if this is something that you'd like to see, just keep watching. So this is how I plan my weeks. This is the template I use for my personal goals and this is the one that I use for my work goals, for my career goals. I've created this. I just want to say that I was very inspired by Angie Belmar because she has done something similar, and also she recommended the books, the 12-week yearbooks that I read many times, the book and the workbook as well, and I got my inspirations from those books. So it's something that I tailored for my personal situation to be able to focus on my work, on my personal goals and on my work goals, because I work a 9 to 5. So what I do when I plan my personal goals, I write down 10 goals or habits that I want to do, and it says here goals, but a lot of people get somehow I don't know, not afraid, but they overthink the idea of goals. They think that they have to achieve something big every day, and that's not the case, because what I write in here are things like, you know, go to the gym, cycle an hour per day, wake up early, do your prayer, meditate, or I don't meditate, but I'm just giving an example. What else? Like drink my green smoothie or my green juice, like something that will help me to move forward and to achieve the goals that I set up for myself. So I write my 10 goals, 10 activities that I want to focus on a week, and then I highlight them. I highlight each goal and I award the star for the 3 main important goals that I want to focus on, and those 3 main important goals will go in here. You see that I made the list of the 3 main activities, goals or habits that I want to do Monday to Sunday. So I do something every single day. It doesn't have to be something necessarily heavy or work related. Like I said, it can be anything that is helping me feel better, move forward with my goals, and just stay consistent and have a plan, have a discipline, and be able to, like, it helps me to stay consistent and to not fall off the wagonette. I mean, there's some good and bad days as well. Like sometimes I am more productive. At least this is why I feel that in some days I'm super ultra productive, and some days I'm very tired, you know, like it's quite normal. You get exhausted, the fatigue accumulates over time, but by having this plan, it just, you know, it helps me to stay consistent. So I also write like a week motto. It's usually like a gratitude note or something that I want to focus on in that week. And then I also list the main events, like if I have to meet some friends or if we're meeting families, if there's a birthday celebration or a gathering at work, I'll just add it in here. And then important appointments, anything like, you know, GP appointment or going to the salon, dentist appointment, although I don't go to the dentist here. I always go back to Romania to see my dentist, but these are the things that I write in here. And then for my work goals, you'll see that I made a list of 3 activities Monday to Friday that I want to achieve, because obviously I work a 9 to 5 job and I work from Monday to Friday. Again, nothing super heavy. Obviously, if it's something super important, I will make sure I write it down, but the idea is that I have 3 main objectives, 3 goals, 3 priorities that I focus on every single day. And this can be finishing a project or writing a report, preparing for a coaching session or for a one-to-one, delivering a training. Anything that's important and relevant will go in here as one of the main priorities. And I also make a list of the you know, main meetings or events that I have that week, the main priorities and deadlines, any goals and projects that I want to focus on, and my intention for the week, or anything motivational or something that will inspire me to stay consistent and, you know, push when there are challenges on the way. Obviously, when I prepare this plan, I check my work calendar And when I prepare the plan for my personal goals, I check my personal calendar. That's Google Calendar. I use Google Calendar for this. And obviously for my work calendar, I use the Outlook that we have at work. So this is how it is. Like, it's a blank template, but I'll show you, I'll put a picture in here to see how it looks when it is completed. And it's very helpful, and I've been using this for a year and a half, I would say, maybe more than that. This is what I did. It helped me to stay consistent, especially when I had to study for my leadership and management course, while having to do all the organizational prep for my wedding. My husband and I both organized our wedding, so we did all the work. Actually, we did all the work ourselves, and also handling, you know, other personal projects and a full-time job, studying for my math exam. I remember my manager told me one time that, oh my god, it's like you're having 3 full-time jobs, like doing your course, studying for your math exam, and working full-time. It was, yeah, it was helpful. Obviously, it was a lot of work, a lot of discipline, a lot of consistency. If you're someone who loves planning and who loves to tick the activities, tick the goals every single day. I personally award myself stars. I will show you in a second how I evaluate and measure what I've done on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. I use a star system. It just keeps me motivated. It helps me to push forward and to keep going even when I am tired, and, you know, like I said, fatigue accumulates. It's normal. We all experience those situations, but the important thing is that, well, when you have a plan set in stone, when you write down what you want to do, it's very easy to check it and to remind yourself what you're doing and why you're doing it, because you know why it's important for you. And even, I just want to add a little explanation that if you're tired, obviously you have to make sure that you take the necessary steps to rest. You don't have to necessarily push yourself to the point where you're gonna, you know, drop down because the exhaustion is just at maximum. You have to look after yourself and you have to take care of yourself. But by having a plan, you can maintain the discipline and you can stay resilient and consistent with your goals, because you can always go back and check, what did I want to do today? Okay, can I do everything? At least one task. And even if you don't do anything, at least, you know, take today to rest, and then tomorrow you continue to work on what you set up to do for yourself. So it just helps you to stay on track. And me personally, I love doing it. I always show that I am the queen of planning, because I just love planning it. I'm a visual person. I color code everything, and it just, yeah, it motivates me to stay consistent. And it's something that relaxes me in the morning on a Saturday or Sunday when I plan the upcoming week, or when I evaluate how my previous week was. I just love it. It's something that makes me happy, and I love doing it. So I'm sharing this with you, hoping that it will inspire you guys and it will help you to stay consistent, to start setting goals and to work for yourself. Like I said, it has to be something that you do on a daily basis, something that makes you happy, right? Anything, like I said, from cycling, going out swimming, or meeting friends, family, anything, depending on the life category that you want to work on and on the goals that you want to achieve. Anything that you want to do and what it's important for you will be recorded in here on paper. It's amazing, honestly. Okay, lovely people, so now I'm going to share with you the template that I've created and that I use to keep track and to measure the progress that I've done on my personal goals and on my work goals. So as you can see, I draw the table and I list all the goals that I worked on a particular week, and I also list the days of the week, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I write down all the goals that I had for that particular week, and I award myself a star. If I've done the goal, I will get a star. I've worked on my goal Monday to Sunday, I'll get a star on each row for each day. And that's how it works. I'm just going to attach a photo in the video just to show you how it's looking like once it's all completed. Like I said, I use a color for each of my goals. So let's say if I have a goal to go to the gym 3 times per week, I will color code that. I usually use pink, color pink, and then I would award myself the stars for each day when I did what I said I wanted to do. I went to the gym, so I award myself a star, and then color the star with the color associated for each goal. So this is like a habit sheet, because I'm able to see each day of the week if I worked for the goals that I listed. And like I said, the goals don't have to be anything complicated. Obviously you can have 1 or 2 big super big goals, and you'll have to create daily activities that will accumulate in time and will help you to achieve the goals that you set up for yourself. But like I said, the others can be just healthy habits, because if you write down, this is actually great. I just want to share with you this exercise that I did with my team. So in the one-to-ones that I have with my teams and the coaching sections that I prepare for them, I told them to write down a list to evaluate a day or 2 with their tasks and activities, everything that they do from the moment when they wake up till the moment they go to bed, and to write down everything that they do when they wake up, what they do first, what they eat, how they are spending their time, how they talk to themselves, like pretty much everything that they do every single day. And then to assess the task, and I told them, like, okay, you evaluate what you do. Let's say you wake up and you watch TV, you measure that, and you say, is this a positive or is this a negative task? Like, how do you feel it is? Like, and why? Obviously, why do you do that? Does it make you happy? It gives you instant gratification? Why? Why? Always like the task and why, and what's the effect, short term and long term. Like another example, let's say if you, I don't know, like it's a very random one, wake up and you smoke a cigar or 3 cigars, or I don't know, if you smoke every day, is this a good habit or a bad habit? It has a positive effect or a negative effect. What's going to happen to you in 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years if you continue to do this? Okay, here I also assess the week, and I answer just a few questions, like what I have achieved this week, where the things that I could improve, where could I improve, what was my proud or happy moment, and the focus for next week. And also here is just a little column for me to write down my thoughts and my impression for the week, and to rate the week. And anything that makes me happy, like the biggest achievement, I just try to capture it in here. Like if I said that I want to work out 5 times per week in the gym, and if I've done that, that would be like a huge achievement. I will write that in here. Like where could I improve, like maybe spending less time on social media. I always write create more and consume less. And also another thing that I write to focus on is to create a positive impact and to add value daily. And I always try to relate to this and to create a rapport, obviously in my personal life and my professional life. So with people that I work with, people that I manage, my clients, my customers, like every stakeholder, every person that I liaise with, is what I'm saying or what I'm doing creating a positive impact? Am I adding value? What can I do to make sure that I do that, or that I continue to do that? Obviously depending on the situation. And the same applies to my personal life with my husband, my family. It's just a focus to be better every day as much as I can. Like I said, we all have good days and bad days, but the goal is, you know, to be a better wife, a better sister, a better daughter, a better friend, like I said, to the best of our ability and to the best that I can be. Another thing that I try to focus on is to be kinder with myself and to be less strict, because I have high expectations. I tend to be a perfectionist, and it's something that I'm really working on, to just, you know, do the job, make a decent job. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you've done it, you know, repetition will create the perfection that you want, although perfection doesn't exist, guys. But, you know, to me, like trying to be excellent in my work and to make sure that I provide a high quality service or a high quality work is very important. So it's something that I'm really trying to work with myself, that it doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's done to a satisfactory level. Now I'm going to show you guys what I do, like the template that I created to measure the progress that I've done in my work goals. So if you remember, I showed you earlier what I do to plan my work week. When I assess what I've done in a work week, in the previous work week, the week in review, the work goals I have in here, the the priorities completed. I have in here priorities completed as a title. So I just evaluate, did I complete all the priorities, all the goals that I've listed when I set up, when I map my week? Are they done Monday to Friday? And if they aren't, done, what happened, why they aren't there? But most of the, I also, you see, star and done, because like I said, I like to award myself stars, so I award myself a star. So I would write the priorities that I listed when I map the week, and if I've done it, I will just award myself a star. I also assess, it's similar to the reflection that I do for my personal goals, like what I have achieved this week at work, what were the challenges that I have, any issues discovered, any ideas for improvements or resolutions to improve the issues, and what was the best moment or the proud moment at work that week, and the focus for next week, and the deadlines and priorities that I have to keep in mind for next week. And like I mentioned earlier, I use my work calendar when I assess, when I do this reflection exercise in here. Hi lovely people, now I'm going to show you how I plan each day and what I do to keep track of my goals or healthy habits. So you can see in here I list all the healthy habits, all the goals that I have for a particular day, and the actions that I need to take for each goal. And I also have the star column where I award myself a star at the end of the day if I have done the activity that I wanted to do for each specific goal. I write 3 things that I'm grateful and excited for, 3 things that I love about me, and 3 people that I impacted. And I also write my vision and something that is important, like for that day, that it's important for me not to forget about it. The vision helps me to stay consistent. I reiterate what I'm doing, I reiterate what I'm doing and how I wish the future to be. I think it's very important, because if you write your vision every single day, you just know how you wish your future to be with the people that you love. How is your daily life? What do you do? And what is your overall feeling of satisfaction, happiness, content? How do you feel overall? How satisfied and happy you are with your life? And this doesn't take me more than 10 minutes, honestly. Like sometimes I give them 5. It just depends how fast I write. But as I said, like it's a maximum of 10 minutes. And okay, so this is the template for my work goals, and I have a schedule here, and I just capture, like I time block the activities that I want to do. I also use my work calendar, but I like to write down on paper to have an image, a clear image of my tasks and activities for the day. These are the 3 priorities for the day. And if you remember earlier when I showed you how I plan my week and the priorities that I focus on each working day, these are the priorities. This is where the priorities go. I also have here a table where I list the urgent activities and the important activities and any other tasks. Usually I just write down all the tasks that I know I have to do for that particular day. If it's urgent, it goes into the urgent box. If it's important, it goes into the important box. But I always assess, like in terms of urgency, does it have to happen now or today? Because if it has to happen now and it's urgent, it's super important, it will become a priority and it will go in here. And 3 is the magical number, as you can see. I don't think you can have more than 3 priorities, 3 super important things per day to complete. If everything is urgent, it means nothing is urgent. You always have to think, like, what will be the consequence? Like, if I don't do this straight away, why is important? Who asked me to do it? Who is going to be impacted? What will happen if it's not done straight away, immediately? And then you can assess, because obviously if it's going to have a knock-on impact and it's going to affect lots of clients, lots of people, you have to focus on completing, you know, the high priority task. But if you can wait, maybe you can wait until the next day or the next week, it will be something important. It won't be something that you have to do straight away as a priority, or like straight away with, it's not something super urgent. I also try to keep track of any issues we had, myself or my team in that particular day, or our customers, and any suggestions for improvements. The sky is not the limit, as I like saying. Like, it's always good to write down, because then when you have the meetings with your team and you assess the issues and the improvements that you suggested or that your team suggested, you can then follow up with the relevant team and get the relevant approval to implement the issues, the improvement suggested for the said issues. And also, the best achievement of the day is just something to wrap up the day, because sometimes when it's super busy or it's a challenging period at work, it's always nice to be able to write at the end of the day something nice that happened, the achievement of the day. Thank you so much for watching my videos, lovely people. I just wanted to wish you a marvelous day wherever you are, and remember that you are valued, respected, wonderful, appreciated. You are unique, you are marvelous, and you are an amazing human being. So focus every day to improve yourself and to fructify the talents that God has gifted to you, and to share the love and share your uniqueness with everyone around you. You are amazing. Remember to rise and shine, conquer the day, conquer your dreams, and conquer the world. Bye, my lovelies. See you next time.